Welcome to Yoga on the Bus. My name is Theresa. Let's get started. You can start a nice easy seat, option on your knees, crisscross applesauce. Your legs can also be straight. Let your hands gently rest and close your eyes. Take a moment and give yourself thanks. Thanks for coming onto your mat. Thanks for giving this time to yourself to connect your mind, your body, and your breath. With your next exhale, release all of your air. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out with an open mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more, as big or as small as it feels good. With your next inhale, close your lips and start to bring your breath in and out through your nose. Welcome your Ujjayi pranayama. In through your nose, find a slight smile with your lips. Out through your nose, find a slight constriction in the back of your throat, making your exhale audible. We're going to work on that connection between our breath, our mind, and our body. With your next inhale, open your eyes and make your way into a tabletop center of your mat. You also have the option for this practice to utilize blocks. Place them to the top corners of your mat. Tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingertips wide. Take a moment and welcome any playful movement. Maybe a wiggle of your hips, shake of your head. Start to connect your breath, your movement, your mind, your breath. Inhale, neutral tabletop, gazing in between your hands. Exhale, tuck your chin, your tailbone. Push your belly button up high. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Lift your tailbone, lower your belly button. Exhale, tuck. Couple more with your own breath at your own pace. Inhale, neutral, gaze in between your hands. Extend your right leg long, and then slowly lower the ball of your foot to the back of your mat. Evenly distribute your body weight between both hands. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, chin towards chest. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly button. Inhale, neutral. Engage your core, lift your right leg. Cross your right leg over your left, landing the ball of your foot closer to the outside edge of your mat. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, eyes over your left shoulder. Gaze at your left hip. Inhale, neutral. Lift your right leg. Bend it and slowly lower it. Extend your left leg long. Slowly lower the ball of your left foot to your mat. Evenly distribute your body weight between both hands. Inhale, shine your heart forward, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your chin and tailbone. Push your belly button up high. Inhale, neutral. Engage your core, lift your left leg. Cross it over your right. Land the ball of your foot closer to the outside edge of your mat. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, eyes over your right shoulder. Gaze at your right hip. Inhale, neutral. Lift your left leg. Slowly bend it and lower it. Walk your hands one big step forward, pinkies towards the outer edges of your mat. Curl your toes under, hover your knees. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Generous bend in your legs, gaze forward. Take your time, taking as many steps as you can all the way to the top of your mat. Walking your feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, heart comes high, gaze at your big toes. Hands to thighs or shins, wherever it feels best. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your legs. Inhale, sweep your arms high, Utkatasana, chair pose. Taking a seat, gaze over your knees to make sure you can see your big toes. Inhale through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Plant your hands. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Push the top of your feet down. Hands step forward. Inhale, lift your head and heart, cobra. Exhale, release. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Shrug your shoulders close to your ears. And then release your shoulders away. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, knee towards left elbow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, knee towards right elbow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, knee towards nose. Hold. Release your foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Plant your left hand on either your block or mat, parallel to your front foot. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Find length, and then find your gaze. It can be down, to the side, or up high. Connect your breath, your pose. Float your right hand down. Move your block to the side. For a little balance help, I stay at your big toe. Straighten through your left leg. Inhale, reach your arms high. Imagine like you're holding a basketball in between your hands. Release your shoulders. Squeeze the ball. Pull your left hip slightly forward, right hip back. Inhale through your fingertips. Exhale, open arm twist towards your right. Keep the bend in your front knee. Find your gaze, your drishti. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, left heel pivots in and down. Small spaces are nice. Keep the bend in your front knee. Gaze to the side, flip your palms. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open, gaze forward, right palm flips up. Inhale, paint the sky, revolve your warrior. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana, 2 arms to a T. Exhale, hinge forward, forearm to front thigh, back arm sweeps up and forward, extended side angle. Open up through your top shoulder and hip. Option to slide your right hand on the inside of your shin. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Plant your hands, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Point your toes, hands step forward. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Shoulders roll down and back. Exhale, release. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards right elbow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, knee towards left elbow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, knee towards nose, hold. Release your foot in between your hands, low lunge. Plant your right hand on your block or mat. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Find length in your gaze. Connect your breath, your pose. Float your left hand down. If you're utilizing your block, scoot it to the side. Little balance help, I stay at your big toe. Inhale, reach your arms high. Keep the bend in your front knee, straighten through your right. Right hip comes slightly forward, left hip back. Imagine like you're holding a basketball. Inhale through your fingertips. Exhale, open arm twist towards your left. Arms to a T, find your gaze, your drishti. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, right heel pivots in and down, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Flip your palms towards the side. Gaze to the side. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open. Gaze forward, left palm flips up. Inhale, paint the sky, revolve your warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee, find your shine. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hinge forward, forearm to front thigh, back arm reaches up and forward, extended side angle. Your practice, your pose. Connect your breath. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Plant your hands, left foot steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Point your toes, hands step forward. Inhale, lift your head and heart. Shoulders roll down and back. Exhale, release. Hands under shoulders, curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Generous bend in your legs, gaze forward. Step, hop, float. Travel to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart comes high. Exhale, fold and surrender. Generous bend in your knees. Inhale, arms reach high, Utkatasana, 3 breaths. Inhale, hands to heart center. Sit a little lower, one more breath. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Plant your left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Keep length or find a half bind. Flip your right palm. Bend your arm and reach behind you for opposite hip. If that feels good, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, float your hand down, block scoots to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep the bend in your front knee. Engage your core. We're going to step into warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 3. Option to tippy toe your left toes or flex your left foot. Lift your left leg high and then work on creating a strong T with your body. Right hip hugs in. Left hip squares down. One more breath. You got this. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your right. Keep the bend in your front knee. Find your drishti. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, left heel pivots in and down. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Gaze forward, right palm flips up. Inhale, paint the sky, revolve your warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee. Push your thigh over to the right. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hinge forward, extended side angle. Your practice, your pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge, plant your hands, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Point your toes, hands step forward. Inhale, lift your head and heart, shoulders down and back. Exhale, release. Curl your toes, hands under shoulders. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee towards nose. Release your foot, low lunge. Plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Keep length there, find your half bind. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, float it down, block, scoots to the side. Inhale, reach your arms high. Right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Root down through your left foot. Warrior three prep or warrior three. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, find your T. Lots of options. You could find a little dance, stillness, arms can come back, or stay at heart center. One more breath. Inhale, right leg steps back, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist towards your left. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, right heel pivots in and down, warrior two. Gaze forward. Left palm flips up. Inhale, paint the sky, revolve your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hinge forward, extended side angle of your choice. Connect your breath, your pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Plant your hands, left foot steps back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your toes. Hands step forward. Inhale, lift your head and heart, shoulders down and back. Exhale, release. Release your right ear mat, arms reach back, palms up, reverse Shavasana. 3 big belly breaths in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And now lift your head. Bring your opposite ear down. 3 big belly breaths. And now lift your head, hands under shoulders. Curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Bend your legs, release your knees. Big toes kiss, knees go wide. Push against your hands, sit back, child's pose. Let your head and heart melt. Inhale, hands under your shoulders, rise up, tabletop. Scoot over onto one hip. And then make your way onto your back. Pull both knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. Find a little movement, maybe circles, side to side rock. Release your left leg long. Keep your right knee in tight. Interlace your fingers on top of your shin. Flex both feet. Push your left leg down into your mat. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, chin towards chest, forehead towards knee. Hold it tight and keep breathing. With your next exhale, release your head. Keep your right knee in tight. Bend your left, planting your left foot on your mat. Inhale, right leg extends high, arms by your sides. Keep your right foot flexed. Bend your right leg, right ankle on your left thigh. Option to hold it right here. You could place your right hand to the inside of your right thigh. Or lift your left foot, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh or shin. Push your left glute down into your mat. Feel that deepen your stretch. Connect your breath to your pose, focusing it into where you are feeling the stretch. With your next exhale, release your left foot. Arms, lots of options. You can cactus them if you have the room, or reach them up above your head. Holding your figure four, shoulders stay rooted. Slowly lower your right foot over to the left. I need to adjust slightly. Option to take your left hand and place it on your right thigh. Maybe you gaze over to the right. Inhale, eyes up high. If you're grabbing your right thigh, release it. Root down through both shoulders and slowly lift your figure four up and center. Inhale, right leg extends high, arms by your sides. As slow as you can, lower your right leg down to your mat. Once it lands, bend it, plant it. Inhale, left knee comes into your chest, right leg extends long. Interlace your fingers on top of your left shin, flex both feet. Push your right leg down into your mat. Inhale through your crown. Exhale, chin towards chest, forehead towards knee. Hold it and keep breathing. Exhale, release your head. Bend your right leg, plant your foot. Inhale, left leg extends high. Keep your foot flexed. Bend your leg, cross your left ankle on your right thigh. Hold it right here. Or lift your right foot up, interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Focus your breath into your stretch. Actively push your right glute down into your mat. One more breath. With your next exhale, slowly release your right leg. Arms, cactus, reach them up high, whatever feels good. I'm going to walk my right foot over to the left slightly because I'm limited on space. As slow as you can, lower your left foot over to the right. Maybe gaze over to the left. Option to place your right hand on your left thigh. One more breath. Inhale, eyes up high. Release your thigh. Root down through your shoulders. Slowly lift your figure four up and center. Inhale, left leg extends high. As slow as you can, lower your leg down, arms by your sides. Once it lands, bend it. Pull both knees into your chest, interlace your fingers on top of your shins, flex your feet. Inhale through your crown. Excuse me. Exhale, chin towards chest, forehead towards knees. Hold it in tight up and asana, double leg wind reliever. Option to reach for the balls of your feet. Exhale, release your head. Reach for the outside of your feet or your shins, coming into happy baby. You can find playful movement or stillness, whatever feels good for you. Pull your knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. Release your feet down to the mat, keeping your legs bent, arms by your sides. Tuck your chin towards your chest, hover your arms. Gaze around your left leg, walking your left heel under your knee. Gaze center, around the right. Right heel under right knee. Gaze center, hands in prayer hands in between your thighs. Inhale, lift your head and heart, reach towards the back of your mat. Exhale, release, arms by your sides. Gentle tuck of your shoulders, root down through your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up high, coming up into bridge. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Hands can stay where they are or interlace your fingers underneath. Shoulders come a little more under. Kiss your palms together. Imagine there's a little fire under your glutes. Lift your hips up a little higher. If you interlace your fingers, slowly undo them. Walk your shoulders out. Lower your hips. Extend your legs long. Palms flip up. Let out any wiggles or jiggles. Take this time in your Shavasana. Give it to yourself as a gift. Letting all the love and kindness, the connection you found between your breath, your body, your breath, your mind, your breath, your heart, melt into every ounce of your being. You can lay here for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out and reach your arms up overhead, find a good morning stretch, a full body yawn. Bend your legs and make your way onto your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Take a moment to check in with how you feel from the inside with your heart. Out to your lungs and breath, from the top of your head down to your tippy toes. Take that feeling and ride with it off your mat. Inhale, use your hands to help guide you up to an easy seat. Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce. Hands to heart center. Tuck your chin, honoring the great divine within. The light, the love, and the laughter within me honors and respects the light, the love, and the laughter within you. Thank you for letting me guide you through your practice. Namaste. And happy day. Hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed Yoga on the Bus.